Welcome everybody to Drive Capital in Chicago. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Landon
I've known
Campbell.
this guy for years, and every single time I see him, man, the myth, the legend. So I love it, man. It's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What can we look forward to this event today?
So today is all things healthcare. So we're going to be talking about AI agents in the lab, patient care, back office, operations. We have a great list of healthcare execs, founders, lab scientists here today. So we're really excited for the discussion.
Is there any innovations or work being done in healthcare that you're excited about?
We have a company in Chicago here, Cofactor AI. They're doing back office operations, but they're building agents for denial management. So it's all centered around sort of claim adjudication. That's a really cool team, and they'll be here at the event today. So yeah.
Cool.
Let me show you
Well,
guys
thanks,
around.
Landon. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go check it out. We're gonna follow Landon. Again, Landon is the lead of Drive Capital here in Chicago. Drive Capital is a fund that bets and believes all in the Midwest. And we're gonna go check it out.
So as you can see here, quite the crowd. Let's walk around, see if I can introduce you to one of our sponsors for the afternoon. That'd be cool.
Is this present the device?
Yes.
Very brief. How's it
Yeah,
going? Dan Miller, JP Morgan Healthcare Technology. Work with Series A and later health tech names throughout the Midwest. So if you want capital or a bank account, I can help you out.
Thanks, Daniel.
I'm really excited to partner with Dan and his team today, so it's going to be a fun discussion.
Yeah, Drive Capital is amazing. Love what you guys are doing. Thanks for having us.
Really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you.
Are you a fan of hot dogs, Daniel?
I do have a glizzy or two every now and again. Yeah.
What brought you here today? Why did you decide?
I mean, they're the largest VC between the coasts, so we just knew, JP Morgan is one of the largest banks in the world, so I think it's a match made in heaven for us to combine and try to build out the ecosystem here in Chicago.
Why JP Morgan? Why should people trust JP Morgan to be someone to be uplifting the tech ecosystem in Chicago?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think we have our fortress balance sheet, right? So your deposits are sound with us. We're one of the few shops that can take you from seed to IPO, all in-house, all in one platform. So I think that's a really powerful story for folks that are starting. And we have, especially in healthcare, which is what tonight's event is about. I mean, we have a legacy in healthcare technology and healthcare services that kind of speaks for itself. So I think any founder that's considering, where do I want to go for my bank, I think JP Morgan should be top of the list, but I'm a little biased.
From seed to IPO, all through JP Morgan. Sponsored by JP Morgan. We're here at Drive Capital again. Thank you, Daniel, so much.
Yeah, thank you.
For giving me a second. Yeah. Let's walk around. Hello. Wow. John. You have the coolest shades I've seen today.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
What brings you here today?
Well, Landon brings me here today, but we're here in Chicago working on new health tech. We're based in Chicago, but we support new health tech around the world. So I think Chicago is a great place to do this, and I think that the change that happens in healthcare, this is a great market to see that change happen and to pilot that change because it has to happen here.
Tell us more. Why the Midwest? We have so many people here today in the midst of this ecosystem that Drive has tried to create that are so focused on making Chicago just as good, if not even better than ecosystems that we have in the East and the West Coast. Why do you believe in Chicago as a tech hub?
Well, I think Chicago is a very unique space for a tech hub and specific to healthcare for a couple of reasons. I think you have a deep history of medical innovation out of Chicago. Huge, significant, influential health systems that you can pilot and test in Chicago. You also have, unfortunately, some pretty significant disparities. I mean, we have areas and people that have access to significant advanced health systems, and then on the west side of Chicago is the stroke capital of the U.S. You have people dying and suffering a higher rate of stroke that's higher than the national average, sometimes 200% above national average. So we can test things, pilot things, make some leaps in innovation and adoption here in this market and really see what it looks like, because it's a representation of what we see beyond across the country, around the world.
Awesome. Thanks. Thank you for bringing up the West Side, John, and just what are there any specific innovation in healthcare going on right now that you're particularly excited about?
There are. I mean, I think of going back to the West Side. There's a lot of people on the West Side of Chicago. They look out their windows down the block. They see one of the best healthcare systems in the country with Rush, but they're still dying of heart attack and stroke at a higher level because they cannot get access to that healthcare. So when I see blood pressure monitors that can be monitoring at home and send that data to a doctor no matter where they are, that excites me. When I see blood pressure monitors now with AI built in that can test for AFib every single time you check your blood pressure, that excites me. Those are things that can make a measurable difference in bridging health gaps, but also getting everybody to just watch those key things that are impacting us at a much more closer rate.
Amazing. Well, with everything you're working on personally as an individual, how might anyone watching be able to support you or support you in your mission that you do?
I appreciate that. My company's called Ascent Strategy Group. So you could go to our website, you could check our social feeds. We work with healthcare innovators, we work with change agents, we work with health tech innovators. So we're always sharing what we see in the science, what we see in the technology. So you visit our social feeds, interact, ask questions. We're here for everybody to help us with addressing our health tech mission and our mission for health equity.
Where can people follow you?
You could follow me on X, you could follow me on LinkedIn, our primary platforms for me and for my company.
What's the handle?
John Diggles, JONDIGLAS, on X.
John Diggles, you got it, guys. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate your
Hey guys,
time.
nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Hey, great event tonight.
Guy with the coolest shades in the building. We're gonna keep walking around here. Huh? What? Eat? You wanna eat? Oh, hi, Deepak.
Yo, brother, how are you? No. Oh, it's a mic?
Yes, yeah,
Oh.
you're live.
Oh, live? Hey guys, how are you? This is Drive Capital doing amazing event here and really enjoy this Chicago Tech Week. And do you have any question?
What brought you here? Wait, Landon, what were
Zaire is one of our moderators today. He's down in chat.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go. Come on, follow me.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how are you? Nice
Doing
to
well.
meet you.
My name's Zuzair. Good to meet you.
Why are you excited to be here today?
Well, we work out of Drive Capital. Our company, District Zero, we focus on well-being infrastructure for academic medical healthcare systems. And so, yeah, we work right out of here in Chicago supporting the medical schools. And so it naturally made sense to come and say hi and engage with other folks in the area too.
Nice. Is there any specific innovations in healthcare right now that you're particularly excited about?
Yeah, definitely the wellness infrastructure. I mean, what we're seeing is, there's like the AMA Joy in Medicine framework, which is essentially like guidelines for hospital and healthcare systems to establish wellness and well-being. And so that's really exciting for us because we help these healthcare systems achieve that first level. It's called the bronze level, and give them that evidence-based data that allows them to make better decisions for silver and gold levels. And so for us, well-being, wellness, even though traditionally it's not given a lot of interest because it's sort of like, hey, how are you going to build a business on that, or how are you going to measure that? Now we're in a spot in the industry where it's critical and it's more important than ever.
How do you define well-being? I love that word being used specifically.
It is a broad term. Well-being, also burnout, right? These are broad terms. How we look at it is sort of the intersection of holistic learning. So what we say is like in the medical student area, so we work with typically medical students and faculty clinicians, and we build mentorship experiences for them. So for the students, it's all about building that connection. It's usually very difficult for them to connect with mentors or specialists as they're applying for residency or getting ready for essentially their first job, right, after being like an alpha student for so long. And so that's very difficult for them to find leaders, being able to have an organized structure where they can communicate with them. a lot of that paperwork burns them out. On the faculty side, even though clinicians want to mentor students, it's usually very disorganized, and so that causes more paperwork, more challenges for faculty members. And so we look at those kind of pressure point bottlenecks and say, okay, let's improve those areas, and that factors into the general well-being.
Got it. If there's any students or any faculty members watching right now from other schools that maybe you're not a part of who are curious, how can they support you? How can they learn more?
Well, we were just recognized by the AAMC as one of 4 AI applications. So I think that would be a great start, is dig around, see what we've been doing. We've worked at Stritch School of Medicine at Loyola University Chicago, and we've onboarded the entire school. Now we're getting into year 2 with them, so it's been really great and very impactful. And then, if you're thinking about wellness, if you're thinking about student connection, if you're thinking about how to reorganize and work with your established faculty members and find all new data set that allows you to make better informed decisions, let's talk. We'd love to show you what we've been up to and demo a few things for you, and I'm sure there'd be something to kind of work off of. So.
Any website or social media you want to plug for people?
Yeah, thank you. District0.co. So just like standard District0.co, you'll find a thing there. We're on LinkedIn and Twitter as well. LinkedIn is probably our most active channel, but say hi, poke.
District 0. You guys got it. District 0 sounds like a post-apocalyptic movie a little bit.
Yeah, the
I'm
founding
just
origin,
joking.
the idea was, we got to create a whole new system for society, something that could work. If we had to go to a whole new planet, what would that healthcare system look like? That's where we start. So.
Thank you, Uzair.
Thank
It's
you,
a pleasure
man.
to meet
Yeah,
you.
pleasure as well.
I'll see
Appreciate
you
it.
around. Thank you.
Cheers.
Let's this way. Let's go.
He's down in the chat.
How do you pronounce his name?
Eris.
Eris. Okay, guys. Hi, Eris.
Hi, how are you?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you, Matthew.
What brings you here today?
I'm here to see what the healthcare tech scene in Chicago has to offer. Drive does an amazing job at uplifting the ecosystem, and I'm here to support. I'm in healthcare myself.
Tell us more. What are you working on?
We build AI employees for your local doctor and your local dentist. In the United States today, there's an increasing amount of private equity roll-ups of doctors unable to stay independent and spend their life doing what they want to do, and that's only intensified since COVID. So we view AI as the great equalizer, and we want to allow every doctor to run their own practice through our platform.
What any kind of doctor, including psychiatrists or anything across the board?
Yes, our platform is adaptive across multiple verticals. Today we primarily work with primary care and dental, but over time we will expand.
Interesting. So what are your AI agents able to do?
Today we handle the front desk, we alleviate admin burden there, ensure that when a doctor gets a call for a new appointment, that is converted to demand, that patient continues coming back, similar to how a large healthcare organization would have systems and SOPs in place to maximize each patient's retention.
Are you visiting Chicago? Where are you from?
I am based in Chicago, based in the summer.
Okay, cool. Well, nice to meet you. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yeah. Is there any, how can people learn more? Website, social media?
You can check us out at curonhealth.com, CURONHELTH.com.
You guys got it. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Azir. Okay. So let's keep going around to meet people. We can also go check out, hey, hello, other media person.
Whoa, hey, what's up?
We're live
We're live?
Yeah.
On what?
on YouTube.
There we go. Amazing.
How's it going?
It's going good. It's a busy tech week for me. I'm bouncing around different companies all week, and this is tonight's job, so I'll be here
Nice.
tomorrow too.
How did you get connected to Tech Week?
Ooh. I initially started shooting with Chicago Blend, and they're kind of the first VC company that I started working with like 2 years ago. And from them, my name just kind of gets passed around because it's all kind of the same people that go to these events. So
Yeah, I know, right?
It's just by word of mouth that I get passed around. So, but it's fun though. I'm bumping around to different people all week. So
Cool. So what makes a good photo to you?
what makes a good photo? I at this point have gotten pretty good at like reading conversations that people are having for like candids, like expressions on their faces. So as long as someone is like smiling or in mid laughter, they're not eating, they're not like having a serious conversation with somebody, then yeah, a good candid smile is what I try to do.
Cool. Well, I don't know. I'm just asking people if there's any. Is there anything you want to promote, like a social media or a website or?
I mean, W Davis Photo on Instagram. That's me. WDavisPhoto.com. Here we go. Get at it. Anything in Chicago that you need photographed.
Woo,
That's me.
thank you.
Of course, nice to meet you.
Okay. Also.
Crystal's down the same.
Okay. And we didn't live stream it, but we ran into Crystal in the elevator before we came up here. So, also, hi, Crystal.
Hi.
We weren't filming yet, but we ran into you already in the elevator. And I complimented you on your outfit because it does look very cool.
Thank you.
Did the dress come with the purse strap?
It did not.
Oh, so you got creative.
Yes.
Well, tell us what brings you here today.
So am I supposed to be looking over here?
You can look at me or the camera.
I am an epidemiologist and a clinical informaticist by training, and I have an interest in how AI is going to affect healthcare overall, but specifically how we're transmitting data, how we're translating it, and moving it from entity to entity. So that's really my real focus in being here. Overall, I run a tech networking group, and always interested in seeing what's going on in different verticals within tech and figuring out how to bridge the gaps between them.
What's your tech networking group called?
Tech Walk.
How could people, if they're interested, maybe get involved? What kind of people are you looking to be involved in?
Everyone, if you're interested in tech, if you have a friend in tech, you want to explain tech to your grandmother, it's intended to be completely inclusive. So we get together and we do small group networking on a walk.
What about AI are you optimistic about and or maybe a little worried about affecting your space?
That's a great question. I see AI as a tool, much in the way that the internet is a tool, or nuclear energy is a tool. So it has the potential to be used for good, which is what we're hoping will happen, and it also has the potential to be used for evil. So hopefully, getting together in groups like this, we can safeguard our technology, share ideas on how to use it responsibly, and use AI for good.
Amazing. Is there anything else you want to plug or promote? A website, a social media, anything like that?
Sure. We're having another Tech Walk on Friday at 10 o'clock to close out the Big Bex Tech Chicago Week. And you can sign up on Luma. It's a part of the official Tech Chicago Week program. So hope to see you on Friday. Come join me and 132 of your other best friends.
Thank you, Crystal. It was a pleasure to meet you. Yeah. Have a great rest of the event. We'll be around. If you have any ideas of something that you want to tell the world, then if you find us, let me know. Okay, thank you. Okay, here we are. Back.
What do you think?
How's it going?
It's good. Really nice. Yeah, I mean, great turnout. What I love about Tech Week, people get here on time. So it's like we start at 4:30, people are here at 4:30. Sometimes 4:25 camping outside. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What
we can go to the main room too.
Okay, let's go.
Sit down and hang out there.
Young Nate, does everything look like it's going good on the stream so far? What? Does everything look like it's going good so far?
Everything's going great.
Has anybody popped in and made a comment yet? No?
No comments.
Damn.
But
Okay. Hi, Tom. Okay. Well, we are here. Look at the snacks. At Drive Capital, if you want to get some snacks, some food, this is exactly the spot, Yum yum in the tum tum. What else? Yeah, I used to get little snacks here. They have a lot of new ones though.
Yeah, a bunch.
Hi.
It's all organic, healthy. Let me just fix the slides real quick.
Okay. You want to eat?
yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us anything about the speaker or the presentation?
Yeah, I'd love to. So we have two speakers. My partner Arandi. So she founded a company at Drive Columbus called Forge Biologics in the cell manufacturing space. Exited after 4 years. It grew, so fast, like 0 to 400 employees in 4 years. She's going to be speaking about, while her company wasn't AI first, she's going to talk today about like if she had to reimagine it as an AI first company, like what would that look like? And then we also have Jonathan from Tempus. So Jonathan's the VP of Data at Tempus One, and Tempus is one of the most important companies, I'd say, in Chicago. They just IPO'd, went public. It's a company that was founded in Chicago and continues to hire and scale in Chicago. So I think we need to continue to share those stories. The sort of behind the scenes, how you built a company of that size, magnitude, and sort of value. So it should be a good discussion.
Why Chicago? What can people do watching to support your mission and so many other people trying to retain and attract top talent for entrepreneurship and technology?
Well, it depends on every industry, but today is everything healthcare. So I can talk a little bit about healthcare here. First off, we just have such strong engineering talent, research talent from all of our top universities, in town / just around the Midwest. A lot of people end up in Chicago afterwards. We have leading health systems that are very accessible and always looking for new ways to implement technology. So these folks make great customers, or maybe early hires. As folks churn out of big companies, and sometimes that happens. Those folks could become great angel investors, advisors of a lot of these companies. And also, what's unique about Chicago, we have just very diverse patient population. If you think about other cities, maybe you have certain types of demographics. In Chicago, it's a global city. So we have the benefit of having so many different people that you could sell to ultimately, use your product. So I think that's a really sort of big reason why more people should consider building healthcare companies in Chicago.
Nice, cool. Well, how do you feel like Chicago could improve event-wise? Sometimes I feel like you're carrying so many events on your back. We need more land-ins. We need more curators.
Yeah, I think it's just that. I think we need more curators. We need more of these hyper-specific niche events that happen. We had a big event yesterday at 1871. It was nice to welcome the entire city, but the other events that we're hosting this week, they're very curated. So Monday, which you shot, that was all things AI infrastructure. Today, it's all things healthcare, and tomorrow it's sort of a state of the market, but we're just going to focus on what the early stage market in Chicago looks like. So I think we just need more niche events and meetups. You don't have to do everything always, because I kind of think backwards. We got a lot of busy people, very important people who are here today. We expect them to spend an evening or afternoon with us. So they're not going home early. We have to make sure that this is worth their time. They're going to meet great people. They're going to learn something, and they're going to ultimately find value in the event. So I think that it really starts by that. Focus less on what the event is and more on who needs to be in the room or why they need to be in the room. Yep.
We won't be able to stream it, but you'll have workshops going on later, right?
Workshops, which you guys can get a lot of the outside footage of the rooms.
Not the secret sauce inside the room.
Sauce, we can't give everything away. But yeah, essentially, we have great people here in many different sort of categories of healthcare, and we're placing them in rooms with engineers to talk about what the future labs will look like, what the future medical devices will look like, what the future sort of consumer patient, as the end user companies will look like, and how we can build those. So, yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Landon.
Totally. Yeah.
We're gonna run around. Cameraman is hungry.
So maybe we could pause and then continue in a little bit.
All right, guys. Stream signing off for a little bit, and we'll be back. Thanks again, Landon, for letting us be here today at Drive Capital.
And we have tomorrow too, so you guys make sure you're here tomorrow.
Sparking up the mass show. I didn't expect to do streaming, but here we are, step by step, bit by bit.
You just got to get started, and I think that you are gonna kill it in streaming, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Because you want to do things that other people aren't, and yes, there's a lot of streamers out there, but it's not as saturated as it maybe one day will be. So everybody sort of dedicating their time to streaming today might really reap the benefits of that in the future.
Yeah, I was telling people, whether it was right now with streaming or over 2 years ago with my podcast, you play these integral moments where I tell people one of the coolest things about Landon is that he makes you.
Text I got. bro, it was a great idea for you to bring Matt and live stream this event. I'm watching the stream live. We should do more content like that. That's awesome.
Cool,
So
yeah,
people
yeah.
are watching. People are here. Shout out Mirza.
Shout out Mirza. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling people yesterday that one of the coolest things about you is that you make me remember how little there is between you and just starting.
Yeah.
Like, I would have assumed about streaming, maybe I need to do so much big more plan out or this or that, but
You don't want to overplan, you know, on things. Like you want them to. I mean, yeah, you want to think about things and like, sure, like have a solid plan of like execution. But you did that, you know, like you did that for a day and like found the right people to pull in and get help. But like you don't need to plan for weeks, And it's not gonna be perfect the first time. But the point is, you want to like incrementally get better each time. So
thanks, man. All right.
see you guys
We'll
soon.
be back. Thanks, Landon. What's up, guys? Yeah. The Matt Show Live. Yeah, you know that. He tried to claim that we don't know that boy. I just got a new watch and chain and it ain't cost me. Okay. Thank you. We're signing off.